Hey guys, how's it going? Today I wanted to talk about Gladstance Warrior. Here's my guild. Here's me. And I want to talk about this. I'm going to go over the talents real quick and what you want to pick. There are two different builds going out right now. There's one with Piercing Howl. I personally think Piercing Howl is pretty useless. I wouldn't take it. Imp Cleave's kind of a meme too, but if I'm picking between a talent that's going to do more AoE damage, even be it minor over a utility spell that I'm not going to use at all, I'm probably going to take the Cleave 9 out of 9 times. But this is the build that we're currently rocking. You will notice too that I have Consumed by Rage on. Furious Thunder's wonderful too. It's very good. In my personal opinion, what you should do is we are late enough into the phase that this should be very easy for you to do. You should have two pairs of pants, and you should have a pair on with Furious Thunder, and you should have a pair on with Consumed by Rage. So when you're tanking trash, you should have the Furious Thunder ones on, and then item rack equip the Consumed by Rage ones when you're going into a fight. That's just another little cheeky one that's going to give you a little bit more damage. Furious Thunder really isn't going to do all that much on a lot of those single target fights. It is pretty useful on, like Shade of Aranicus, but again, it really shouldn't need it at this point. So these are my parses. There's a lot I could work on. My guild did our first ever parse run last night. We're typically a speedrun guild. We're doing a parse run this week and the next. I'm going to go to Festering Rot Slime because I got a 98 on this fight. And there's a lot that I did wrong on this fight. I'm going to say real quick, I have once again pulled this out. Nope. Mech Loot. Dude, what am I doing? Mech Loot Nomer. There we go. This is a helmet you should get. This is big for speedrunning and just vanilla. And it's big in... going to be big in SOD too, but essentially this helmet, when you put it on, it channels a little, essentially kind of like little chain lightning out, and it puts a lightning shield on you for 10 minutes afterwards. This is obviously, it's nice for doing like the slime pull in Naxxramas, and it's nice for a few other things, like when you're kind of going towards patchwork, but this little shield it'll give you, that's just an extra little buff you're going to get that's going to do a little bit more damage every time you're hit, especially tanking. Like, that's a very small thing you can do on. Personally, I pop this when we are pulling the trash directly to the right of a Talrion to try to get squawks and stuff. I'll just quickly put it out, item rack equip back on my blacksmithing helmet, and then I'm ready to go. Like, it's very easy. It's a quick little buff you can get that's going to do a little bit more damage. And let's go about the actual rotation now. The actual rotation, pretty easy. And there's a lot that I could fix that would turn that 98 into a 99. I'm going to talk about this first. The biggest thing that a lot of people, I feel like, don't often talk about enough is starting with Death Wish. And this is something that I didn't do. I actually popped Recklessness too early, but starting with Death Wish every single time as a tank warrior is a huge way to guarantee a big threat lead. That's going to give you a massive threat lead, and you should pop off with it every single time. A lot of people in Fight Club are going to tell you to go start in Death Stance to build a big threat lead. Don't do that. You're going to waste a lot of rage, and you're going to waste more global cooldowns than you would be in a traditional setting, taunting more. I'm going to show you guys another fight in a second where I actually have to taunt more, but I don't think I free action potion this, so I can't rage. I was going to say where I rage potion, but look, I'm death wishing and popping all my cooldowns in order there. Could have popped Diamond Flask earlier, but I actually think it was still on cooldown. I mistimed it by like 15 seconds, but Recklessness, popping all that, and again, it's just Sunder, solid, that should be dense. Like, I'm trolling right now. I don't even have my engineering bracers, which I will definitely have this upcoming week. That'll be another thing that'll help edge me out to that 99, but solid dynamite should be dense. Could have sappered there. I really should have sappered there. Again, that would have been a bigger thing. Flagellation cooldown uptime is also not great. Like, look how long it takes for me to cast Blood Rage. It's 15 seconds. That's a lot of damage lost. And then again, I pop that actually in a reasonable amount of time afterwards, but just popping one of those earlier would have been another huge thing. Immolation potions are another thing that's going to cheese your damage up a little bit more. Popping Slam more as well. But Blood Fury earlier too, I've actually discussed with my healers, and popping Blood Fury earlier is okay. I was concerned it would be a little bit too much, but Slam earlier, Whirlwind I'm casting there when I'm a little overraged there, but Slam, bunch of really cool stuff. Immolation Aura, Chilly Breath, stuff like that. That's all the stuff that's gonna just edge out a little bit more damage, and more damage obviously equals more threat, so that's always a lot of fun. Let's go to Shade of Aranicus. Shade of Aranicus is one that, again, I'm not Mighty Rage potting on, because you can one-tank this pretty easily if you're Greater Stone Shield potioning it. I'm actually going to try it next week without it, but here's what I'm talking about. I start off with a taunt, build some threat, Mocking Blow. You need a taunt again afterwards, so I'm taunting again afterwards. And then my threat's fine. I'm actually chilling for a little bit. Boom, 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 boom. Again, should have popped that earlier. Was worried about, would have helped me a lot with my threat. Same with Death Wish, but I popped Blood Rage too early. So I didn't want to overrun the healers on that. First time 3 healing last night. Again, I saw a Dynamite here. I should have Sappered. I actually didn't Sapper at all. Which is super troll, especially on those later phases. But again, yeah, it's a very easy rotation. It's just about keeping that flag time up, getting that Consumed by Rage pants on, and I actually want to see. Battle Squawk is another thing too, and having a good group comp, but Consumed by Rage. Let's see. Let us see. I'm actually looking at this live for the first time. So Consumed by Rage was actually up quite a bit, which is pretty... I don't think that that's accurate, but who knows? That's pretty poggers. I don't know. I don't think that's accurate, but that's big. Definitely use Consumed by Rage over the Furious one. Like, do the 2-pant thing. Don't try to do anything else. That's it. Have a good comp. That's the biggest advantage you can give yourself in your guild every week. Don't do anything else. You know what I mean? I'm not proclaiming to be a warrior expert or warrior know-it-all. These are my warrior parses in era. I also have phase 1, 1 through 6 vanilla raids, but I like posting the era ones. I like doing this when I was playing DPS and, in a great guild like Encore. But that's all I'm going to say. Take care, guys. I hope this video helps you out. I hope I'm going to show the talents one more time, show the runes that I'm using. Precise timing I like a lot more than Blood Surge. When I remember to press it, when I'm not being a doofus, but typically the buff layout I used to, I should have Wreck on there. I'm just going to put it at that. Blood Fury 2, I'm trying to be cheeky with it, and obviously you'd have the belt there too. You'd use that on cooldown when it's available. And when this is off cooldown, by the way, like when you've used this and it's on cooldown, 1000% throw on another helmet. It's going to increase your DPS. Like, you're going to want to put on the Diamond Flask helmet when this is off CD. Like, I actually think that that's what I did last night. Is it? Nope. Tables. Nope. Okay. But there is other fights. I actually wanted to end this video already, but now I'm curious. Yeah, like Morphaz and Hazaz, I pop it. Jamal and Ogum, I keep it on. And again, Jamal and Ogum, there's a 99 for me, and I'm using like Fury Visor and stuff like that. Going back to my Defiler's Plate Girdle. Like, so you definitely want to swap that stuff off when it's off cooldown. That's it, yeah. Anyways, take care, guys. This is my gear setup. I'm just going to leave this here as well for a second. Take care, guys. I'm a little sick recording this, so I'm sorry my voice sounds a little bit different, but love you guys. Take care.